Well, the verdict's in. I am sick. Um, all day today. It was horrible. Um, I just reasonably well, the last couple of days because I noticed I wasn't feeling too hot, but I'm definitely sick. Um, Being that it's Saturday, tonight I will be at Lando's for anybody interested. I'll probably be there until 1 when they close like usual. Then I come home and I go to sleep. Um, the other the other day, well, actually it was today. I don't know what was wrong with me, but once I got home last night from Lando's, I didn't feel well. I sick a couple times and I threw up, so I went right to sleep and I didn't wake up until 10:30, which was not well. I woke up at like 5 a.m. and I was like crap. So I tried to walk around, and then next thing I know, I ended up inside my parents' actual house in my bedroom in bed, all covered up and everything. And my phone's out here, all my stuff, all my alarms are out here. So everything out here is going off. Everybody's calling me because I'm supposed to be at work at 10. And I was like, son of a gun. But I just completely clueless as to how I got in the house and how I went to sleep in there. I don't even remember any of it. But oh, cool news. I was awake when it started snowing, so I was here for the first snow of the season. I was awake for the first snow of the season, which not a lot of people are going to be able to say. But I don't know if it'll be there in the morning, but it snowed. It definitely snowed because it's covering the ground right now. Like I walked outside and I was like, man, it's cold today. I walked outside and I'm building a shelf right now, and I went to the barn and I basically started cutting up some wood because for the life of me I can't sleep this night through. I went to bed early because I said, hey, it's like 5 p.m., but if I go to sleep right now, hopefully I'll just sleep the night through, and that way I don't wake up late tomorrow. I woke up like every 2 hours on the dot, and I have been, so I'm gonna do something for maybe like 30-40 minutes, and then hopefully when I turn around and either I don't get sleepy again, or if I do get sleepy again, I'm gonna get peeved like you wouldn't believe, and I'm just gonna get coffee so I could stay up for the day because it's ridiculous. But oh, schedule for today is Staples 3 to 8. Um, And then in the morning, I'm going to do all the stuff I missed because I was sick yesterday. Speaking of, I got to email my boss on that one. Um, I guess I've already been up for about roughly an hour, but it's as hard as I try, I can't get back to sleep. It's like every time I lay down, I sleep for like 2 hours and that's it. I'm like, why can't, when I want to sleep, it won't let me. When I don't want to sleep, I'm forced to. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm working at Staples tomorrow, and I've been getting a bunch of calls about the car, but nobody that's seriously interested in buying it, which kind of sucks. Everybody keeps asking me if I'll take less for it, and I'm like, well, I mean, being recertified I can still understand, but I need the money to pay it off. And it's like, at some point I'm gonna have to start collapsing and saying, yeah, I'll take 1,000 for it. That's the lowest I'll go. But I mean, I still have $1,400 to pay on that car, and I'd like to get 1,400 for it. I started it a little higher so that I could say, well, I could take 100 off if you're interested. But not much more than that, you know. Um, I've been so like out of it recently. It's so weird. It's like I'm in and out of it all the time, and I don't feel well. And I know I haven't been eating enough, and I know I haven't been sleeping enough. But I don't know. I I'm starting to relax a little because I realize that I'm gonna get a little more of a paycheck than I thought I was, which has been starting to freak me out. But just Monday, I'll be putting in for a I think roughly like $250 paycheck that I'll probably get paid for on Friday, plus my regular Staples work. So I'm calming down a little, and I'm realizing, okay, you still are making money. You're just not making as much as you were, you know. Because I mean, for a little while there, I was like, $180 a week is not gonna get me anywhere. Like that was what I was looking at, and then every 2 weeks I'd get like a $200 paycheck. But I'm like, that's not working well. I mean, and most of that 250 I made in the past couple of days. So I mean, that's good. I just I want to start pulling more like 20-hour work weeks. And I'm gonna say I want to say something to my boss. Well, some of my bosses, like, now that school's done, I want to start doing like 20-hour work weeks and handling my business kind of thing. Uh, let's see. Let's see. If I be a hero, and if I reach one person, life will be enchanted. Or so the stories say. I got Shrek the Musical stuck in my head. It's a really great one. I finished watching Jessica Jones, and well, no, I guess I won't do a spoiler, but I finished watching Jessica Jones, and I'm like really worried about the start of season 2 because it's gonna tell me if I'm gonna keep watching the show or not, which is kind of sad. It's like, really? Like I got to the end of it, and I wasn't too happy about it because I mean they didn't take the show in the direction I wanted them to. You know, I I wanted. I don't know. I mean, in Daredevil, I mean, you know who's coming back and who's not. And in this one, it's like you don't really know what to expect for season 2, and I don't like that. You know, it's like, uh, what's gonna happen? Like, do I want to know? Like, this is worrying me. Oh well. Anyway, it was great. The first season's spectacular. I love the villain. I love it. David Tennant plays the villain, and I loved it. It was brilliant. Honestly, I think they could have done more with it, and I think they really could have, done something with it more than what they have done. But I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Um, I'm thinking I might, if I stay up, I might start streaming at like 7 a.m. or something. So if anybody else gets up and is looking at the video, I'm putting a rough estimate on. I'll do some streaming at 7 after I finish doing my shelf work. I'll post a short video of what it is, and why I'm doing it. But the big thing is that the area back here behind me, you can't see it right now, but it's my little music studio section, and also has my dresser in it. But the problem is that like I can't get to anything back here because it's become like the dumping ground of things I couldn't find a use for in the living room over there, including my hamper, which doesn't fit against the wall nicely anywhere in here. a chair, which, I mean, it's like, why is this even here? And even worse, there's the chair, the hamper, and then um, just clothes all over the floor because I can't get to the drawer because of the hamper. So I was like, okay, thing number one, I need to find an actual spot for this hamper. And so I looked over in the living room, and there's a lot of wasted space by the wall. So I figured I'd stick it there. But then, in order to get the rest of the racks back up and like sitting on something, I needed a shelf. So I have to build one. So that's what I'm doing right now. Why are my parents up at this god awful hour? Let's see. I'm tired, really tired, but I'm not sleeping. I don't understand this. Well, anyway, I think I'm gonna go start to build that shelf, not drag it out by talking to myself for so long. My next little project thing after I finish that is gonna be to finish the computer over here, and come the end of December, I have to go and talk to a buddy of mine and get my computer back because I mean I have another 2 gaming computers I own that I haven't gotten any money for, so I'm gonna take them back with me, and I'm gonna uh, collect them and reuse them for something, if not sell them, because I could get some decent money out of some of those things. If anybody local wants to sell any, I mean, I could probably get like $600, $700 and pay off something for one of those computers, so that would be really nice, really nice. Only other thing I would say is that that's about it for now. Like I said, I'm just trying to tidy up a little, and in order to tidy up, you got to make a bigger mess, so things are a mess around here, and that's about it. Yeah. I was completely zonked out of my mind the other day. Like, if you watched my last video, you'd be like looking at me like, "Are you on drugs?" I mean, I was just so weirded out and tired and in a different mindset completely. It's just a weird day. Anyway, so check out my Twitch stream if you haven't seen it. The link's on the previous video. It's down that way, or nope, it's down that way. In the section over there. If you look over there, somewhere down there, you'll see the liked similar videos, or if you're on my channel, it'll just be the one directly below this. And I'll be probably on sometime this morning. If you want, sign up for a Twitch account, and it'll let you know when I plan on streaming and when I start streaming. So it'll also let you know when I stop. So that way you can see, oh hey, look, he jumped on and started streaming. It's not the most exciting thing, but they do have a chat menu if you want to chat while I'm gaming, and I'm more than willing to do that. You just type into the chat bar, and I watch the chat bar while I'm gaming, so we can talk about it, and talk about the game, talk about anything you want, really. Had a guy from Belgium the other day chat with me, and he was making fun of me so bad. He was like, "Dude, why don't you play ranked?" And I was like, "Well, I am playing ranked." And he goes, "I'm gold 2." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm like bronze 3." And he's like, "Yeah, that's bad." I was like, "Oh, great." So this guy's like a really good Rocket League player, and I'm just crap. Anyway, so speaking of, I think I'm gonna play for a few minutes here right now, and then see if I play again in the morning, or I might just keep playing till the morning. You can always check on the Twitch stream what I'm doing. If I'm not doing that, you'll definitely know, and I definitely keep people up to date, or try to. Okay, well that's it for today. I don't feel like doing any Hemingway today. Not feeling like a Shakespeare. Yeah, that's how you know I was in a weird mood. I did Shakespeare the other day. I did Shakespeare. That's how you know I'm in a weird mood. But like I said, you can hear me. I'm already a little nasally and sick and nasty and. Ugh. But that'll be what I'll probably do, and then I'm gonna see. I'm yawning. I have slept since like 5 p.m. to like 2 a.m. Like that's more than like 10 hours. I think that's like roughly about 10 hours. It's 9 hours. 9 hours of sleep, considering that I had slept that much the night before, and I'm probably still gonna sleep again this morning because I don't have to be to work till 3. So I don't have to be to work for another 12 hours. So I'm probably going to sleep a few more hours in between then. So I'm probably going to sleep like 13 hours today and not blink an eye. It's ridiculous. Alright, so anyway, I'm going to go play some games. Good night, everybody.